Okay, let's dive into something. And this is the world of time blocking and how come it works for some and it doesn't work for others. I use time blocking. I'm a big believer of it, but I most probably don't use it in the traditional way as such of, hour X is this, hour X is that, hour X is this. Because in reality, as business owners, our lives get interrupted. We have children, we have families, we have lots of things going on that is going to stop us from assuming that hour A in the morning is going to be like this. We are no longer employees, okay? And even when we were employees, we did have those elements within the day that would pop up and change things around. So the way that I approach time blocking is I approach things in chunking or in batching, and I start from the month level. I most probably actually start from the year level if we're really honest. I start from the year level and go, okay, what are the key events and the stuff that I want to get in? And then we chunk and we plan around all of those. So we most probably do start at the year level. It's a bit like the marketing plan. We start everything at a year level and then we start going out quarter by quarter, month by month. So once you've got your year levels looking at place, so look at those key dates, look at those elements, look at those things that you need to have inside that space. Then we need to look at what the week to week is like, because I look at the week to week and then I go back to the monthly and all of those things from there. So from my point of view, we have a couple of set days in the office for different things. Monday is all about review, where we're at, what do we need to do, how do we get, to the next step, how do we deliver things we need to deliver for clients, what do Clive and I need to do in an operational point of view, and then moving those things forward from there. Then we've got another day of the week, Friday, which is my day for either implementing, doing, recording, putting video into place, or just getting out and doing something I need to do for the business or for my own mental health. It could be presenting a workshop or doing something like that. Tuesdays is training days for me right now, and training days mean that I teach inside the Ideas Impact and Marketing Circle. I teach webinars, I run trainings, I do all of those sorts of things. Wednesday is a little bit of an ad hoc day right now for my clients and for everything else, which means that, people can book in for those ad hoc calls, those one-on-one sessions with me from there. Thursday is coaching day. So Thursday, I have my clients, and we're currently on a fortnightly roster, so they're alternating every fortnight from coming in from a coaching point of view. I do have a couple of clients sitting on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at the moment, but that is the allowing of the flexibility. I only coach in the morning. I coach in my zone of genius time. I don't try and coach in the afternoon or the evening where I don't work well, because I've got energy dips and highs and lows, and I want to make sure that I'm riding them all. Plus, I've got a child that needs to go to work and wants a lift every now and again, so I need to be available for those sorts of things. So if I'm coaching into the evening, that doesn't work. I use an app now called the Rise app, which helps me measure my energy highs and peaks to make sure that I am using them. And quite often what I'm finding is I've got another peak for admin after I drop the teenager to work, and I can come back and do those things as well. So once I've got an idea of what my ideal week is like, then we start looking at the month. So what have I got to do each month? So I know that at the first week of the month, I've got client content reviews. So normally that first Monday to Tuesday, after I finish the training and the onboarding team stuff, we go into content reviews where I'm looking at people's blog posts, videos, doing the reviews and getting the instructions for the team about what needs to go next. And I review all the clients' content in that 1 week. And clients know that if it's not there, it's unlikely to get reviewed, because I need to time chunk my productivity inside that area. We also then have chunks that work for us when we're working on client work or we're working on internal work. So we have things for pretty much for each week of the month, where we're either podcast editing, we're video editing, we're content creating, we're reviewing, or we are actually working on a project for launch. I will tend to only take one client project launch on a month. If we take 2 on, we're stretching ourselves far, so we'll find we'll give ourselves a break the other month. And that's the thing. If we add something into the chunks that we've already got there this week, we're flexing it out and making sure that we don't add the same chunk in the week afterwards. If we've got events, we're chunking in and we're adding in time to make sure that we get relaxation along the way. So time blocking doesn't have to be rigid. At 9 a.m. every day I do this, at 10 p.m. every day I do that. But allow yourself time for the activities. So for the social post check-ins, for those sorts of things, allow yourself the time. Give yourself time to content create. If you're making a course or a product, allow yourself a week to focus on it. Don't try and be everywhere at once. Try and use chunks of time to your advantage and make sure that you add the consistent chunks of time that you need to do regularly to your diary so that they're in there reminding you in your face that you need. So there you go. That's how time blocking works for me. If you want to delve into the world of time blocking, our workflows, our processes and procedures, and how they could work for you, then head to my Ideas, Impact and Marketing Circle membership. It's my inner community where I spill the beans, I share all the tips and tricks and secrets about how this all works. And we catch up twice a month on Teaching Tuesdays as part of our marketing and efforts to make sure that you create impact and get out there and build a brand and a business that is right for you.